Yes, boys, welcome back to another trade recap. Today is Friday, the 21st of August 2026. 2-1 trade, 1 Al. Very stupid Al. First trade on the fundeds as well. I think today, bit of overconfidence is definitely one of them. FOMO was definitely one of them. Oh, I love this title. FOMO, overconfidence. I think mainly overconfidence, I've won every day this week, 4 wins out of 4 wins. And then today, I've just come in the markets with fresh funded, still overconfident, and took a stupid L. But the risk management was good, and the revenge trade got off as soon as I took the house. It is what it is. We learn, and it is what it is. We come back next week. Reset this weekend, get back on the charts next week. I'm not too mad, to be fair. I'm mad with myself because it's a stupid trade, but I've journaled, I've seen where I went wrong, and I know where I went wrong because I'm going to tell you boys where I went wrong in a minute. And I just have to learn from it. That's literally what trading is. You've got to learn from losses. And it was a stupid loss today, and I've just got to learn from it. So oh my god, it's going to be P&L. The P&L. There you go. We lost $1,062 across 2 Lucid accounts. So pretty fucking annoying. Risky 1%, around 1% on these 50k fundeds. Just try and build the buffer up to 2k, and then try to get payouts from that. But we are down 1 bando. So what am I doing? But let's get into a trade recap. First loss in a while. It is what it is. Stupid loss. Let me get you back up. Radio. Coming into today, I was actually very, very bullish. Let me show you executions. Oh, you can see them. Yeah, there's executions. Bullish coming into today. Well, I was a bullish. Simple reason was, just like yesterday, we swept this daily intermediate low, and we've just been bullish ever since, If we've gone the hourly, disrespecting these gaps, 1 hour CISD, and this is my draw for the day. It's unfold 4 hour. It looks like we just want to continue going. It says 4 hour. Okay, don't know what's happened there. What the fuck, mate? So I was bullish. But also, I didn't mind shorts at market open because, let me get to market open. What am I doing? So, fucking hell. I didn't mind shorts as well at market open. I was overall bullish, but I wouldn't have minded a little short here, just because we did start to dump. Well, not dump, but we did start seeing some bearish movement, and we haven't quite inverse 1 hour. We're still respecting this 1 hour. We've got this 15-minute inverse, and we just have some nice draws below, 15-minute intermediate lows. We've got some low resistance below, so I wouldn't mind a little internal short. So the only way I wanted to get the short was market open. We formed this 50-minute fair value gap, which we did. It was here. So I want to see us manipulate into this 15-minute and then get shorts from that. We did not do that. We ended up just respecting these 5 minutes. I mean, maybe you could have took this, but I can't be taking a short here when I've got an unfilled 15-minute fair value gap at my stop loss. So no shorts there, and then we literally just dumped with no retrace or nothing. Literally nothing at all, and I was still bullish. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Like, I should have just looked for shorts at this point, and the only reason is because we tapped into this rejection block. So this low that swept this daily intermediate low, we have now tapped into the rejection block. So this is the only reason I did like this long. So we tapped into this rejection block. We have also swept a 30-minute intermediate low. So then I was like, okay, this looks pretty prime for longs. If we get this 1 minute inverse here, I'm taking this. We did not get this 1 minute inverse. You know, we respected it 1, 2, 3 times. Then we had it coming down. And then I wanted a resweep, which we never got. And at this point, ES is literally doing the same. ES really had nice structure. And the reason I wanted longs as well, by the way, is just because we had this unfilled 15-minute here. We had this unfilled 5-minute here. And then we just had all this low resistance. Like, this does look like a perfect long. So that's the reason I took it like this. Is a decent long, you know, with rejection block, intermediate low. It's just in a min why it's a bad trade. First off, it's a bad trade because we didn't get no resweep. ES didn't resweep either. We're just like, there's no key level. I mean, you know, we're still respecting this rejection block and we have sweat this intermediate low. But this price here has done nothing. You could say, you know, it's respecting this 1 minute rejection block, but yeah. And then in this leg here, we did have 2 30-second inverses, and we did also have this 1 minute CISD. So I was confident in that, and maybe I could have entered off that. I mean, it still would have been, I could have gone break even, to be fair. Probably no, because I would have entered on this candle. But I was like, no. This is a very discretionary trade, by the way. I was like, no. If we get this, if we inverse this 1 minute though, I'd really like this trade. This will truly show that we want to hit this at 15-minute fair value gap. Also, yes, it's got some draws above. So if I was saying to myself, if we inverse this 1 minute, I'll have me stop loss at the displacement low, and then just target this 5 minute and go break even at this 15-minute, which seems like a good trade. Like if we actually got this, but as you can see, we did not get this because I stupidly entered right here before the 1 minute close. I don't know why. And this one I was saying earlier, I was impatient and I had FOMO. I must have had a lot of FOMO because I entered before we got the inverse. So yeah, FOMO got the better of me. I ended up entering before we actually inversed the 1 minute. And as you can see, we ended up respecting this 1 minute, and we never even ended up inversing it. So it's just a bad mistake. This is the reason why it's a bad trade, because we didn't get the inverse. If we got the inverse, decent trade this, and I wouldn't have minded the loss. But because we didn't get the inverse and I took the L, it's a bad trade. And to be fair, my trade idea was just invalid. We were clearly bearish. Actually, I think we actually pumped from this. Yeah, like look at this now. Little bit unfortunate. Ended up hitting this 50-minute up here. So my trade idea was sort of right, but yeah, I'm just disappointed with myself, you know, impatience and FOMO. You know, if we did get this 1 minute inverse and lost, I wouldn't have been so mad. But yeah, I mean, overall the trade idea was a decent trade idea. You know, we got some really good targets being these unfilled fair value gaps, low resistance leading up to it. CISD, 30-second inverse, but like I said, for me to truly show that we want to hit this 15-minute, I needed this 1 minute inverse, and we didn't get it because I was stupid. So yeah, that's a trade recap. Took an L. First trade on the funded as an L, but it is what it is. We learn from it. And that's it, boys. Come back stronger next week. So yeah, if you want to cop any accounts at Alpha Futures, make sure you code SMG. 50% off standard direct and premium accounts, 50% off them 3 accounts, 40% off 0 plans. So use code SMG if you are going to cop an account there. Massive discount at the moment. Join the Discord, like I say every time. I'm active in there. I'm always posting my trade straight away. Just a good little community we've got in there, especially if you trade or even just trying to make money online. So yeah, join the Discord and follow all the socials, TikTok, YouTube. While you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like the video, follow me on Instagram on all the socials, and yeah, we'll be back next week with some more trade recaps. I think there might be a video tomorrow or this weekend. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see if I've got time to record some videos maybe, but if not, you'll probably catch me next week with another trade recap, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, I am going to start trying to do more videos, so we're going to look this weekend if I'm free. to get some more videos, back testing, psychology, and, you know, just different videos. But yeah, I'm waffling now. Catch you next one anyway, boys, whenever that is. In a bit.